se Fofogamua na whana na Jerome Gray le nei fo I vaenga le au holi. Ina ua toi lusu lima minuto ntale o leitu la. E tolu e peo rau whaelo se teimi o sola. O le au holi nei, ia e fia whelanga ngau le ua maua le tātou o wanoa. E talanoa anto I fo I se tasi o alo le tātou o tano. Ia sa wha pia leo na awa ianto I tā longa o le Olimpeka le fatoa mawai anto nei pale for run. E langa tafo I lea, sa wha pia ona awa ianto isi tā longa o le Olimpeka. E pe ona wha tau taiele le tau sanga e lua awhi lua se fulu le ana tali malo e le antono o ia pani. Ia, e le ringwa ango le awoli fia whiranga o le ua tātou whilo iai ma le fionga ia Tupuola Seua'i Ato Leau Plodzicki-Faoagali. Ia, o le mafuta mai au se talia. Talofa and welcome to the program, Tupuola.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on the show as well.
Now, the last time we spoke, I vividly remember saying to you that you will be one of Samoa's champs in the future. Now, I know that will come a little bit later on because I'm sure you have started training again, Tupuola.
Yeah, back to training and just staying fit and active. Still trying to decide what we're gonna do. Gonna do a little amateur tournament in 8 weeks. Then we'll see what we do after that. If we go professional or stay amateur.
All right. Well, you were in Samoa for the Pacific Games in 2019, and you were also in the Commonwealth Games and plus the Olympics. Now, with your history, Tupuola, how are you doing at the moment?
I feel like I'm doing good. I'm not quite at my peak because I'm still young. I feel like I still got more to grow in the sport as well, and always got to be a student of the sport as well. So but I still feel good about myself, and plenty of good things to come in the future.
Now, you've been dealt a very, very huge blow, not just once, but twice in a row and during the Olympic Games. Now, taking you back to 2020, how did you feel when you heard about the passing of your mother?
It was big. She passed in the Commonwealth Games, so it was very hard, especially when I got home. It was hard to deal with. I was going to quit boxing as well, but I decided to continue boxing as well. So, it was tough times, and I'm glad I continued boxing because I thought about quitting so many times.
What made you stay?
It was a mixture of my father. He told me to keep fighting, and also had a reason to keep fighting because my daughter was born a few months later. So a big motivation from her.
So you lost someone you loved and you gained somebody new. How does it feel to be a dad?
It feels good. My daughter's now 1 and 8 months. A lot of learning and still learning how to be a good father as well. So
Wow. Now, you've just been back not so long ago from the Olympics in Paris, and yet another blow to your career. How did you deal with it, losing your coach?
It was very hard mentally, especially dying. My coach passed away a couple of days before the fight. He passed away on the opening ceremony, actually. So it was very tough, especially going to the opening ceremony, trying to stay positive, and it was hard. After the fight, I had a big cry, not because of the loss, but because of the loss of my coach. I think I was holding in too much and too much emotion as well.
Now, you mentioned to some of the media outlets in Europe that you were affected mentally. How hard did it hit you before your first bout?
Oh, it hit very hard. I couldn't sleep very well because we were still staying in the same room as where my coach died. They didn't have any spare rooms, so it was pretty hard. and yeah, just hard to cope with as well. With what happened over there.
So who surrounded you at that particular time in France?
Just me and my father and some of my team. Not my teammates, but some of the Samoan boys. Which is actually my cousin, Will Titan. Yeah, in his church.
And what was your dad's remarks about losing your coach just before you had your first fight?
It was very hard time for him, especially because that's his longtime best friend. We've known him since 2015, so lost a great friend of his. Yeah, 10 years, 9 years knowing him.
Well, you could have quit on the spot when he passed away, but you decided to carry on. What made you decide to continue on with the fight?
Just through and through, I'm a fighter, so you gotta fight through all these things against all the odds and stuff. So even though you feel down and out, just keep going. Even now, like I feel like I have more to prove to myself, and yeah, that's why I continue to do this.
All right, so now you've become a father, you're starting a family, but you still got your dad on your side. How important is it for your preparations having your father beside you all the time?
Oh, it's very important. He's been my coach since I've been in nappies. Not only boxing coach, but life coach, rugby coach, everything. Yeah, he thinks he's a love coach too.
And we've got Father's Day coming around, and what have you got in store for your father?
I'll probably just go out, do something. Or he might just make me train.
Now you said you are not going to stop fighting. What is the motivation behind you in getting back into the ring?
Family, of course. Especially fighting for my daughter, and yeah, for my future kids and future generations. Also, yeah, I just love representing Samoa and our country.
Now you could have represented Australia, but why did you decide on Samoa?
I'm not too sure actually. It was a big dream of my dad's to represent Samoa, but for rugby. Because my dad wanted me to play rugby and represent Samoa. But I like boxing more, and yeah, I just decided to represent Samoa. And I also had a choice of representing Poland as well, because my mother's Polish, has a Polish passport. But yeah, I just decided to fight for Samoa.
So let me see. We've got the Olympics coming up in the next 4 years. Will it be another dream for you to make it to another Olympic Games?
Oh, look, it's always been my dream to win an Olympic medal, but I'll probably decide either this year or next year if I'm willing to stay, because that's one of my biggest dreams is winning an Olympic medal. And this was the fittest, strongest version of me that I've ever felt. So yeah, could I go another 4 years? Yes, but yeah, we'll see in either this year or next year if I turn fully professional.
Okay. Now, for the Samoan youth in whatever country they're tuning in from, and they have a dream to become a boxer like yourself in the future, what's your advice to them?
If you train, you just got to give it your all. In whatever you do, actually, if it's academics, sports, hospitality, whatever it is, even a trade, just give it your all. And no matter what you do, yeah, that's probably the biggest thing for me. If you're going to pursue something, give it your 100%. And it'll take you a long way. I never thought I would be an Olympian or a two-time Olympian. So it takes you a long way if you give it your all.
Now, 2 Olympics, 2 tragedies, and you're still here. Why do you keep on telling yourself that you will get back in the ring and you're going to keep on going?
I think it's just part of the journey, to be honest. There's always loss, and there's also good things that happen too. Like, I lost my mother, and I also gained a blessing as well with my little one. And yeah, good things will come in time. So that's why I keep going.
All right. Well, fingers crossed we will be seeing you representing Samoa sometime very, very soon, Tupuola?
Yeah, I'll be representing Samoa in November at the Oceania Games for the amateur. In the amateurs, yeah, still representing Samoa. Don't worry.
All right, my man. Now, finally, I'm pretty sure you got families watching. What would you like to say to them and Samoa in general?
Just a big thank you to everyone, even my sponsors. Also, everyone that donated in the GoFundMe, and my family for supporting me, and also Samoa for supporting me as well, and all the Pacifica people. I appreciate everyone for supporting my journey, and until the next one.
Fantastic. Now, Father's Day is just around the corner. I'm pretty sure your dad is right there with you. What would you like to say to him?
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, actually. Yeah, and God bless.
All right. It's been a pleasure having you on the program, Tupuola, and we hope that we will continue with your journey with you here on Radio Sam. Well, happy Father's Day to you and your lovely dad, and we hope to see and hear from you again in the near future.
Thank you.
Yeah, so for my we ole dawa mai mo le tanto to se tasi fo yo halo Samoa e le fingo fiele wala na wi le fionga ya Tupuola ya polo sunga fo ya Ato Plodzicki-Faoagali e le tausanga e lua fe lu se fu ole na awai e tuai ya le sunga ya Ato ta longa ole ya Olympic ya e pe ona ya ta wai la wo le ole na awai ya ta longa ole Commonwealth big time. Ao awai antu le sunga ya Tupuola i ta longa ya. Ai whaafu se ia ona maliusi ona tua apo si ona tina. Ia e no folama e mafofau mo tanto mafofau i. E le se tulanga whaingo fi. Ia le talia ina o se tulanga whapea. Pita. O le ala wana tau mwhaile fionga ya Tupuola. Ina ia tau aveina le tanga vai o Samoa i lana ta longa o le whaipilenga. Le liu le anta o le vai. Ta le liu le tanto tei. Tanto wo malering tau sanga lua filu fa. E ole na ave foi le sunga ya Tupuola. E masui o Samoa i ta'alonga la vai o whaipelenga i ta'alonga o le Olimpeka e peona whatunuina i wharani. Ai le i amatalia ta'alonga. I pe le tala ina foi ta'alonga o le Olimpeka. Ai whaafu se ia ona tu wale malo e lana whaia onga. E pe ona moli mawina e le totele. O le visili. O le ale mena le ina le tau fia ina le tau whainga a Tupuola po le sunga ya Ato. Ia na wa e whaafunga atu iai. O lona a hinga, ma lona sao mo lona atu. No, o le temidei, ia o lea o le a whaaua 1-1 na tāpedanga, ia mo ta alonga foi i le Masino November i le whai unga o le nei foi tusanga. Ia, tālo sia o le a uli masao le wha moe o le nei foi tamali i o le tātu atu. O le fionga ya Tupuola Seua'i Ato Leau Plodzicki-Faoagali e peone e mai moma e whaafunga mai iai i le nei foi vaenga o le awoli.